17 years old, and I'm a senior in high school. I would love to stand up in front of all of you and tell you about how I helped build a school in Ghana or built a nuclear reactor in my basement. Unfortunately, physics isn't really my thing, and I haven't really had the opportunity to make that big of a global change yet in my life. One day I'd like to, but right now, I figured I'd start small and in my community. And how better to start small than with kids? Last year, my friend came to me and said that she was interested in our school's partnership with Big Brothers Big Sisters and the mentoring program. And she asked if I was interested because she knew I liked kids. So I said sure, and we went to the orientation, and after that hour-and-a-half meeting, I was hooked. Me and a couple friends went to the interview and volunteered, and we were matched with grade 4 and 5 students at a neighboring school. On our first week, before the mentees came in, the Big Brothers Big Sisters leader, who was in charge, pulled me aside and told me not to get my hopes up, and because my mentee had an attendance problem and didn't really come to school much, and that's why he was in the program. So I was a little disappointed. I thought, why am I doing this if he's not even going to come to get anything out of it? I'm not going to affect him at all. I'm not going to be able to help him. But I figured I'd make the best of it and try, and the first week when I met him, it was great. It was like we were the same person, except he was 9 and a boy. He liked basketball. I like basketball. He was good at math. I'm good at math. He couldn't spell. I couldn't spell. It was awesome. So the first 3 weeks, we formed this great bond. We'd get our homework done as fast as possible and go play basketball with his friends and their mentors. And he started telling me about his family and his siblings. He'd tell me about his baseball games and when his basketball intramurals were going to start and how he was all excited. And it was great. And then on week 4, he didn't come to school. And then week 5, he didn't come to school. And week 6, he didn't come to school. And on those days that I would come and he wasn't there, I'd join other groups, or if one of the mentors from my school couldn't make it, I'd take their mentee. And it was still fun, I still enjoyed it, but I kind of missed him. Like, we were getting to be good friends. And then on week 7, he was at school. So I tried to make it really, really fun for him so that, you know, he'd want to come back, and so that he would see what he was kind of missing out on. So then week 8, he was there again, and I asked him, so, did you have fun this week? He said, yeah, I did. He said, you know, today, my mom slept in, and usually when she sleeps in, I don't come to school, because I'm already late and she doesn't feel like driving. But I said to her, no, Mom, I have mentors today, so I need to come. The fact that I was able to make a 9-year-old boy want to come to school is still mind-blowing to me. But those words kind of stuck with me because they made me think that with just such a small amount of time, it was 1 hour every Friday afternoon for an 11-week span. It was 11 hours out of an entire semester. I was able to make that big of an impact on this one kid that he started coming to school for an entire day for that 1 hour with me. It made me realize that kids are where we should be putting our time, because we can make such a big impact with such little, as bad as it sounds, effort. It doesn't take much to make such a big change. And Big Brothers Big Sisters just happened to be the most convenient way for me to get involved with kids, but there are so many other organizations out there in which you can get involved, and I challenge all of you to find what is most convenient for you or what you're most interested in. But everyone says we need to invest in our future, and they also say that children are our future. And if we invest in kids, we can make the biggest impact out of everything else. Thank you.